I used to know what love is, at least I thought I did. I'm not so sure now. You think that you're in love with me, but what you see are your desires projected onto my empty screen. The actors have played the final scenes and gone, while the audience lingers on, watching the show in another place, in another space, thinking the plot is real.
How can you love someone?
I'm never home when you call.
How can you love someone?
I'm never there at all.
How can you love someone?
I'll take your heart and mind and leave them absently behind. I'd really like to help